Hello and welcome. I'm Africa 54 Managing Editor Vincent McCory in for Ask the Award. It's Monday, December 5th. This is Africa 54.
DRC's government and a UN agency met with civil society leaders to address how to stop gender-based violence. We have details.
Now, the presence of many armed groups in the Democratic Republic of Congo is said to be one of the causes of widespread rape and gender-based violence in the country. Experts say solutions can be found in Congolese traditions, beliefs and norms. The Congolese government, in collaboration with the United Nations Population Fund, convened a national forum of traditional and religious leaders against gender-based violence. Khalil Gay reports from Lubumbashi.
The Democratic Republic of the Congo is still reeling from gender-based violence. It all started with the 1993 intra-ethnic armed struggles in neighboring Rwanda, which caused a massive influx of Rwandan refugees in the country poured right into Goma, the capital city of North Kivu, while about the same number of people were entering Bukavu, the capital of South Kivu. Mingling with these displaced persons were troops of the ex-Rwandan armed forces and Interahamwe and Hutu militias of the late Rwandan President Habyarimana. Over the years, gender-based and sexual violence, which was said to be practiced by the armed rebels in the eastern province of North Kivu as a weapon of war, was also used by Congolese soldiers and civilians in cities and peace zones like the capital, Kinshasa. Today, despite all the efforts made by the Congolese government to fight the phenomenon, gender-based violence persists and hinders all development projects. Recently, the Congolese government, through its ministries of health, gender and family, worked with the United Nations Population Fund to organize the first ever national forum of religious and traditional leaders in Lubumbashi, the capital of the province of Haut-Katanga. They mobilized some 170 traditional chiefs and religious leaders converging from the 26 provinces of the DRC together to discuss the critical issue of gender-based violence and find new solutions. United Nations Assistant Secretary General and Deputy Executive Director of Unfpa, Jene Keita, traveled to Lubumbashi to join the works of the National Forum of Traditional and Religious Leaders Against Gender-Based Violence.
For the Democratic Republic of Congo, of the reported cases of gender-based violence in 2021, 42% are people under 18. These figures are alarming, but only represent the hidden face of a problem whose magnitude is more serious. Indeed, these figures highlight the barriers that prevent millions of girls and women from exercising their fundamental rights and making choices that influence their health and the quality of their lives and realize their full potential.
Ms. Keita stressed that armed conflicts and terrorism in different countries impact the incidence of gender-based violence in Africa. African states, she added, must accelerate their efforts in the fight against gender-based violence and harmful practices. The governor of the province of Haut-Katanga, Mr. Jacques Kiabula Katwe, presided over the opening ceremony.
I want to urge the participants to give their best of themselves to achieve the expected objectives, in particular the protection of our mothers, our daughters and our sisters. As soon as we return to our respective entities, we convene the population, as we usually do, through meetings, and we share the message we have just received here.
The immediate plan following this national forum is to accompany the religious and traditional leaders to implement the pledges, the declarations, and the promises that they have made in this country. We are going to follow up.
Participants have expressed their commitment to defend the rights, dignity, and safety of girls and women in the DRC. They say they are convinced that Prosperity and sustainable development will only be achieved when there's a good balance between men and women in society. Khalil Gay for VOA News, Lubumbashi, the DRC.
Thank you, Khalil. Now, Cameroon's government is praising U.S. authorities for arresting 3 Cameroonian Americans accused of supporting separatist violence in the country's western regions. The 3 arrested a week ago and indicted by the U.S.